distinctions. Well, here's the format for tonight, folks. No real time trials. All the drivers have been divided up into heat races based upon their weekly survey timestamp. Now, each week, the drivers have to take a survey at the end of the night just to tell us how we did and also let us know if there's any problems with the racetracks that we run on here in the virtual super modified world. And so the guys that had the earliest timestamps go to the front here tonight in their heat races. Heat races are going to be 10 laps. They're going to have 10 laps to try to set the fastest lap that they can. And they're also trying to win the heat race so that they can get double heat race points. So you've got point coming out for time trials. Whoever's the fastest will get the fast qualifier award tonight. That's 12 points. If they win their heat race, they'll get 10 points. So you can really gain a lot if you're the fastest guy and you win your heat race. And if you want to be in the top 8 times out of both heat races so that you're locked into the feature inversion. At that point, the drivers will grid up based on their points one handicap. It is a very intriguing and tough format tonight. These guys are going to be hustling all night long, and we're proud to be able to bring them to you live here on the SUPRS Broadcasting Network. Let's give you now the starting lineup for your first 10-lap qualifying heat race. Again, remember the lineups were set by the times that the drivers submitted their weekly super survey. Starting on the pole from Liverpool, New York, driving the BMK Logistics Chasing Cameras number 3, it's Brad Keyser. Keyser's on the pole for heat race number 1. Outside of row number 1, driving the number 14, sponsored by Gannon Auto Sales and Bronx Country, it's Bobby Hayduck. Hayduck out of Brook Park, Ohio, in that white number 14. He'll start outside of row number 1. Inside row number 2, a former President's Day Special winner, driving the CPR Motorsports Icings on Top number 41. It's Keith Put One On You Powell. Next to Powell, on the outside, is a driver of Star Speedway machine, racing at Star just last week. It's Nelson Hot Rodriguez. Rodriguez out of Stoneham, Massachusetts. Inside row number 3, hailing from Wyoming, Michigan, driving the Kenowa Auto Supply Orange number 10, it's Gary Waldron. Waldron, part of the Michigan Hill Gang. And rounding out the field, 3-time President's Day Special winner, Rocket Rob Warren in the first to finish race servers number 35. Field's rolling here for our first 10-lap qualifying heat race. Remember, the drivers are trying to set the fastest lap that they can in these 10 laps, as well as navigate traffic and try to win their heat race. Keyser and Hayduck bring them down for the green flag. You'll look for the line coming out of turn number 4, and they'll be picking up the pace. These are setting second at points. Here they come off of turn 4. Green flag flies. We're racing at lead. Down into turn number 1 they go. And Keyser into the lead right away. Hayduck in trouble in turn 3. He's up against the wall. Let's see if he can gather it up. Gathers it back up, but not before Nelson Hot Rodriguez goes by. Lap number 1 in the bag, and Keyser runs a 12.7599. 12.7 right now, the fastest lap here in your first qualifying heat race. Now an 11.6 for Keyser. He's clicking him off. This will go by awfully fast. Second place still belongs to Hayduck. They're stacking up behind him. Rodriguez gets sideways, and Warren goes by. Great work by Bobby Hayduck right now. That's an 11.913. That's the fastest lap of the race for him. As we approach the halfway point, this time by the stripe for your leader, Brad Keyser. Keyser's down to an 11.414. Let's take a look in at Rocket Rob Warren's lap time at 11.859 right now. Keyser's got 4 laps to go, and caution flag's out on the racetrack. Caution flag on the racetrack. And Nelson Rodriguez in trouble. Rodriguez going to be out of this one, as SUPRS allowing only 1 incident, and then they're out of the race. Rodriguez is fast. Lap will have to stand with 7 laps complete. It's a 12.211 for Rodriguez. That's what will be recorded for him. So Keyser doing a great job out front, and clean air is certainly what you want to see here. Best place to be. Nelson Rodriguez out of the race. Haydock doing a great job out there. Haydock doing a great job in second place. He's going to have Rocket Rob Warren all over his back Nerf bar trying to get those bonus points. Warren sitting in the top 5 in points. Haydock has a very fierce battle going, trying to hang on into the top 10 in points in supers. Here we go now. We're stacking them up down the backstretch here at Lee USA Speedway underneath those gorgeous American stars and stripes. Brad Keyser in the Chasing Cameras BMK Logistics number 3. Rocket Rob Warren in car for the restart. Here we come. Green flag flies and we're racing. Keyser's back into the hammer hard on the restart. Haydock slides high, and we've got a caution. It's Rocket Rob Warren. Warren's goes around. Rob Warren around in turn number 1 on the restart. And you saw it in car courtesy of Hairbag Studios and BreezeGraphics.com. And thanks to Chowlowski. Help me out, man. Go, go, go. First time chat. We're glad to have you in watching this. And boy, you got to see that firsthand in car. Rocket Rob Warren out of this one. Rocket Rob out of the race, and Warren had set a pretty good lap out there at 11:8:59. That'll stand as his fastest lap. White flags coming out. Back to Supermodified sim racing here at Lee USA Speedway. Our first qualifying heat race on the track. Drivers are trying to set one of the fastest 8 times. Teaser's trying to put this in the bag. Haydock hanging on for second. Keith Powell up to 4th now. Gary Waldron's still in this one as well. We've got Michigan, in Ohio, and New York represented on the racetrack right now. Pace car pulling in the backstretch here at Lee USA Speedway. Brad Keyser in that black number 3. Ready to bring him down for the green flag. 3 laps left to go in our 10-lap qualifying heat race number 1. Here they come off of turn 4. Green flag. And boy, what a start by Keyser and Haydock, as Powell a little slow on the uptake there. And Keyser screaming that number 3. Gotta wonder what gear he's running out there. That thing is pegged out. We're side by side, courtesy of Hairbag Studios. So we get ready to roll here for the finish of our first qualifying heat race. Brad Keyser, your winner, and a good run by Bobby Haydock in for second. Keith Powell comes home in 3rd. Gary Waldron hanging on in the number 10 for 4th place.